James, our hero, or rather our enthusiastically accident-prone protagonist, was experiencing a rare moment of triumph.
Clumsy crew, look! 156 subscribers. We're practically viral sensations now.
For James, 156 subscribers was a massive milestone, proving his chaotic content resonated, or at least with a very specific niche.
This calls for something monumental, something that will catapult us into the YouTube Hall of Fame for sure. Today, friends, we are making an action short film with special effects, drama, and a cat. It will redefine cinema.
James's ambition knew no bounds, though his budget certainly did. $0, countless dreams, and creative problem-solving.
This is gonna be epic. The most ambitious, groundbreaking cinematic masterpiece the internet has ever seen.
Before cinematic brilliance could unfold, James needed props. His method? Digging through the house for anything vaguely heroic.
Aha! The legendary colander helmet. My trusty bedsheet cape. Unstoppable. Now my sword, the paper towel roll.
Are you sure you don't want to buy actual props, James? Something that won't fall apart mid-scene?
Budget is zero, Sarah. James rolls with a colander or a shoebox. At least the colander offers ventilation.
Behold, the screenplay. 3 pages of pure narrative genius, painstakingly crafted over the last 10 minutes.
James, that's a grocery list with stick figures fighting broccoli. And broccoli is misspelled.
Ah, Sarah, our esteemed director has arrived. Welcome. Your keen eye and artistic vision are what this project needs.
I just came for your math notes. This is my English notebook. I didn't agree to direct.
Before Sarah could protest, James handed her a homemade clapboard. Her fate as director was sealed.
Consider this your badge. Now, movie magic. Leo, camera ready? No blurry Bigfoot footage.
But James, I know nothing about directing. My action experience is stopping you from spilling things.
Popcorn sounds great. Can we at least get a stable camera? This tripod is chewing gum.
All right, director Sarah, cinematographer Leo. Our set is the garden. Leo, focus on my heroic entrance. Sarah, tension.
James, dramatic tension isn't something I can ensure. Leo is struggling because your tripod is old encyclopedias.
Yeah, and the sun is in the lens. I'm mostly getting lens flare and blurry bushes. Maybe we should wait?
Nonsense. We embrace lens flare. It's artistic. It symbolizes blinding justice. Now, prepare for greatness. Action.
James's costume, a bedsheet, oversized swim goggles, and a colander helmet. Truly, a vision of low-budget heroism.
All right, team, scene 1. James the hero must bravely face something menacing. Action. Fear not, viewers. James the hero is here. No villain, no monster, no garden gnome can stop me.
James, you're running fast for the frame rate, and you're headed for Mom's petunias. Slow it down.
Nothing can impede righteousness. My magnificent cape grants superhuman speed. Behold its billow— Whoa! My cape!
The very symbol of his aspirations, the bedsheet cape, had become his undoing, tangling around his legs like a mischievous villain.
I told you that bedsheet was too long, James. You look like a ghost trying to escape a laundry pile.
Cut. Perfect. Brilliant. The raw emotion, the twist. Leo, please tell me you got that.
Yeah, I think I got the dramatic faceplant. And the colander helmet bouncing? Was that part of the script?
Pushing himself up, grass-stained but triumphant. Absolutely. It adds humanity, relatability. The hero isn't invincible. It's method acting, Leo.
Or just clumsiness. Your action film is a documentary about gravity's unwavering commitment to your downfall.
Just as James dusted off his dignity, an unexpected, furry, and utterly nonchalant star made his grand entrance.
James, The cat is in the shot again, licking his paw like he owns the place. Pause production?
The cat! Of course, he's not just in the shot, Sarah. He is the villain, the perfect nemesis.
You're the nefarious antagonist, the perfect menace. It's a surprise twist.
He's accepted. Oh, this is even more epic. An animal actor. Take that, Hollywood. No fancy CGI needed.
I think he just wants you to leave him alone, James. That was a please stop talking to me meow.
All right, Captain Whiskers, my furry antagonist. Look menacing. A subtle snarl, a twitch of the ear for evil.
Captain Whiskers, however, seemed to miss the memo on evil machinations, opting for a leisurely stretch and paw lick.
James, I don't think he understands acting. He just sees a stick, thinks playtime or nap distraction.
Maybe give him a treat? That usually works, unless menacing involves a tiny crunching sound.
The epic showdown began. Less a battle, more an interpretive dance of futility and feline indifference.
Ha! Take that, fiendish feline. Your terror is over. Fear my cardboard blade of justice.
James, the cat just yawned at your blade of justice. He's not feeling particularly terrified.
I shall disarm you with agility. Behold my... Whoa! A sneaky garden hose. The villain's trap. A cunning snare.
In his lunge, James predictably tripped. Over a garden hose Captain Whiskers hadn't noticed. The cardboard sword flew.
Did you accuse the cat of setting a garden hose trap, James? Mom set that out for petunias.
It's all his evil plan, Leo. He's a master manipulator. But I, James the hero, will not be deterred.
You're getting grass in your colander helmet, James. Not a good look for a hero tangled in a hose.
The garden, once tranquil, was now the most chaotic movie set. And Mom, ever observant, started to notice.
James, are you wrestling the garden hose again? I asked you to water the petunias, not battle them.
Mom, I'm filming. This is a crucial action sequence. The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
The fate of my petunias hangs in the balance. Untangle yourself. Put that hose back, please.
Filming wrapped. Time for James's post-production prowess. The real magic, he assured, happened in the editing room.
Now for special effects, the CGI. Cinematic wizardry from home video to masterpiece. Hollywood-level spectacle.
I think by Hollywood level, he means clip art from 2005 and whatever free filters his phone has.
First, the lightning bolts. Pow! And a little more. Zap! Instant epicness. Who needs expensive software?
James's lightning bolts were bright yellow squiggles like spilled mustard, but to James, they were cinematic genius.
Next, the explosions. Bam! And a little kaboom!
The destructive power is palpable, Director Sarah. Feel the heat.
Those look like explosion stickers from my elementary school art kit, James. The ones with glitter.
And finally, for that gritty, intense cinematic feel, a dramatic red filter. Boom! Instant mood. Feel the tension.
Or they'll think their screen is broken. It looks like a lava lamp exploded in your garden, a crimson glow.
James gazed upon his magnum opus, a 4-minute spectacle of unbridled ambition and questionable execution. A triumph.
It's cinematic in an alternative, avant-garde way. The world isn't ready for this genius. We'll break the internet. 4 minutes of pure action. Critics can say what they want, but we know the truth about cinematic excellence.
Truth being, Captain Whiskers sold the bored villain role. He deserves an award for that.
And your cape sold the tripping hazard role, James. You spent more time on the ground than fighting.
Ah, but the audience loves an underdog. A hero who overcomes not just a villain, but also his own architectural challenges.
It's a work of art, an evolving narrative,
a testament to independent filmmaking. It's going online right now.
James prepared to share his creation, blissfully unaware of the true star he had accidentally created. With a dramatic flourish, James hovered over upload, sending his blockbuster into the digital ether.
Like, comment, and subscribe to James, the world's clumsiest YouTuber.
We'll see the results next time. Get ready for awesome. Goodbye, clumsy crew. James the hero is off to celebrate.
James, basking in his genius, began his triumphant exit, missing the inevitable setup for his next moment of clumsiness.
Wait, my cape, it's stuck. Again? Minor setback for James the hero. Rogue gust of wind, or the doorframe is a villain.
His magnificent bedsheet cape, symbol of his dreams, betrayed him, snagging firmly on the doorframe with a comical whoosh.
Perfecting my dramatic exit. Always leave 'em wanting more, right? It's a cliffhanger. Will James escape?
Pretty sure you're just stuck, James. Again. Invest in a breakaway cape for future endeavors.
He'll be there all night, won't he? Someone should tell Mom.
Well, that's one way to end an episode. He'll need more than viewers to help him out of that dramatic exit.
I'm not sure if he's performing or genuinely stuck. With James, it's always 50-50, but never boring.
Should we help him down? Or just let him hang there for comedic effect longer? For the clumsy crew.
Fine, but only if we use his cape as a giant hammock later. It looks surprisingly sturdy.
James the Hero versus The Perfect Menace premiered. It garnered 312 views, a decent boost, proving accidental content finds an audience. But viewers weren't there for Lightning or the hero. No, they came for the true indifferent star, Captain Whiskers. Thanks to his furry co-star's accidental charm, James's channel soared towards 300 subscribers, an epic achievement, unplanned as it was. Because in James's chaotic world, even when things go completely wrong, they somehow still go wrong, but in the most hilariously successful, epic way possible.